So in this video, I'm going to be sharing a really good routine that you can do in the morning to help release any tightness in your lower back, in your hips and legs, and help you get ready for your day. During the night, we definitely develop tightness, and especially if you have piriformis syndrome or sciatica, you may notice that you're waking up with some heaviness in your legs and back pain also. So it's really important to kind of restore your posture, especially if you are heading out to your job and you're going to be sitting for the next 7 or 8 hours. So it's really important to kind of restore your posture and release any tightness there so that you're not accumulating more tightness during the day. I hope that this routine is going to be helpful. It's really great for flexibility. So we are going to get started with some chest stretches. So you can do this stretch on the floor, but I prefer to do it using a chair, table, or my bench. So just lean over and rest your elbows on the chair or the bench. Try to elongate your spine and back. Let your chest drop down. You should feel a really nice stretch here on also your triceps. So this is a really good kind of thoracic spine mobility stretch to help elongate the chest and restore posture. So I'm going to transition into a back stretch here to release the latissimus dorsi, which is a really large back muscle. So just kind of rest your arm here. Again, let your chest drop. Just try to feel that nice stretch here. Lean backward a little bit. Switch sides. In addition to feeling that stretch in your back, you may notice that you're feeling it in your chest as well, which is a good thing. So again, just using the bench to kind of open up the chest, especially if you spend all day hunched over typing or on our phones. So it's really important to open up the chest. And if you can do these stretches like throughout the day, that would be helpful too. All right, so we're gonna move now into doing some hip and leg stretches. So you can stay low on your mat, and I wanna do some hip flexor stretches here. We're gonna be focusing on the psoas. So make sure to start with just kind of bringing your pelvis backward a little bit, so kind of rotating it, doing a posterior pelvic tilt. You should feel a really nice stretch on your hip flexor and targeting the psoas. So just stay there for a few seconds before you start to kind of lean forward. And I like to do some circles with this leg just to kind of open up the right hip and mobilize it a little bit. Switch sides. So again, just getting into that posterior tilt, staying there for a few seconds, turning it forward, and doing some circles with the left hip. Now we're going to move on and do some hamstring stretches. Okay, so bring your leg up and aim your heel towards the ceiling and down. So it's kind of like doing active stretch and releasing. So instead of holding this stretch here, we're just kind of raising the heel towards the ceiling and releasing the stretch. Doing it a few times until you feel more comfortable, and then you can stay there for a few seconds. So just kind of like easing into the stretch so it's not an aggressive stretch. And down. So again, switch. So again, up, release. Straighten your legs, and we're gonna bring one knee towards the chest and over the other leg, kind of twisting your hip forward and then reaching with the other leg back. And gently move back again. So bring that knee in. Very short and quick. I don't like to stay too long during the static stretches because I feel like it just over lengthens certain muscles. All right, we're gonna get back up and I'm gonna be doing 2 gentle quad stretches. So again, because we did the hip flexor stretches first, this should feel easier now. So bring that heel, try to touch your buttocks. Just bring it in and keep your back straight. So you don't want to be rounding your back like that. Make sure to keep your knees closer together and release, switch sides. And release. And use the wall behind you to do some back lengthening stretches. So hands forward, hips knee, and back at a 90-degree angle. Lengthen your back, let your chest drop. Now I'm just gonna do some arm stretches. So just lengthening the shoulders. So this is a really great, quick routine. It's really gentle. There's no aggressive long stretches here, which is perfect if you have piriformis syndrome or sciatica and chronic lower back pain. So make sure that your stretches are gentle and quick and don't stay there too long. That would be my advice. So I usually spend between 20 seconds, 30 seconds maximum on each position. If you do experience more tightness in certain areas, sometimes you can do a stretch. You feel like you're more restricted. For example, if you're doing the hip flexor stretch and you feel that one side is more restricted and tight, then I would recommend that you do some foam rolling to release any trigger points there. So do some foam rolling, work with the massage belt to release the psoas, and then do your stretching routine. So this is a really great, quick morning stretching routine, very easy and gentle on the body before you get started with your day.